Hello, I just thought I'd do a quick little video while I'm making some curry, just to chat a little bit about healthy fats on Slimming World. One of the biggest things, the whole classic, you can't have avocado, you can't have this business on avocado and Slimming World. It's very much a myth, because of course you can have whatever you like, within your sin values and within your healthy extras. So it was just inspired by just a comment with Jane Day about healthy fats on Slimming World. So I just thought I'd do a quick little thing about the types of fats that I have on Slimming World, just to keep myself healthy. I'm a vegetarian. I think it's quite important to have a good level of fats. I did a little video before about kind of that there are enough fats on Slimming World if you choose eggs and everything like that. So there's quite a fair selection of fat. But I just thought, as I was kind of prepping everything, I'll just show you a few bits of what I eat. Just go and get my onions. So one of the main things I have is just olives. So olives, you can have, basically works out like 5 olives for a sin, so that's a pretty good deal. I tend to just break them up and put them in like pasta with veg and that sort of thing, with some cheese. That gives a bit of a tang to it. I have cashew nuts. Cashew nuts, you can have 14 cashew nuts for a healthy extra. I tend to split up my healthy extras, so I probably have like 7. And then there's not a lot of cashew nuts, but it's quite a good idea to eat them with something else. Like chop up some apple and have some cashew nuts, or like have them with something else, because otherwise you just eat them, you're like, oh, there's not very many cashew nuts. Obviously pistachio nuts are really good, because you can have 34 pistachio nuts, and half of that is about 7. I tend to go for about 17. You can have 35 pistachio nuts, and I go for about 17 as half, because sometimes 35 pistachio nuts is quite a lot of pistachio nuts, so 17 is quite good. Can have peanuts as well, as a healthy extra. I think it's like 20 or something you can have with that, but you might have to check for that. What else do I have? I tend to have, sometimes I have peanut butter, for like, the Meridian type of peanut butter, this type of thing, for because it's got no salt and no sugar and that business in there. It's just pure peanuts, and I tend to have that as sins. So I think that's around a tablespoon is about 4 sins, and I think teaspoons like 1.5 sins. But it's pretty delicious, so it's pretty worth it. Other types of fats I have, and obviously avocado as well. It's not really that high in sin, really. You can have, I think it was actually Jane's Day's son ages ago on a video, it's about 1 sin for 10 grams, I think. I will just check. Yeah, so 1 sin is about 10 grams, and so I worked out ages ago that's about 30 grams. It's about a quarter of an avocado, and it's about 3 sins. So it's not, avocado's nice, but I don't really want to eat a whole avocado, not really, because it's a bit, it's delicious, but it's not overly moorish for me. So I quite like, I think I could do a half an avocado, and that's around 6 sins, that's perfectly fine to use on an avocado. You use that on a sort of a Freddo size thing, and that's sort of nice. So avocado, I think it's perfectly valid to use about that. It's not as if you're using your whole of your 15 in one go, because that can be a bit annoying. I'm just going to check the oven. It's looking fine. And then the other things I've experimented with along the way is sesame seeds, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds, you can have 20 grams of sunflower seeds for healthy extra, which I think that's right. I don't think it's any more now, but again, you have to check your book and such. That's quite a nice thing to have, because again, if you have sunflower seeds, you can yeah, it's great in a little bowl, so you can kind of have your sunflower seeds, because they're so tiny and take ages to eat. Then you can have some with, like, cut up some grapes, and you can maybe, if you want, have cut up some little cubes of cheese, and that works really well as a little snack. What else do I have? Oh, and the hazelnuts. So I've been having hazelnuts as a healthy extra, because you can have, I can't remember exactly, I think it's something like 24 hazelnuts. You can have quite a fair amount of hazelnuts. Can't remember exactly again, but it's not quite as much as pistachios. But again, that's because hazelnuts, obviously, they have an element of chocolatiness to them, because they're often in chocolate. So that works really well, especially if you have like hazelnuts and a banana, which works really nice as a creamy food. That works really well, something really delicious. What else do I have as healthy extra? Fats. So obviously most of the stuff I've been talking about is nuts. Nuts and cheese and avocado. But I was going to see if I can have a little go at introducing some, obviously olives as well. I'm going to see if I can introduce a little bit of raw coconut, because that's good. I think that'd be pretty good. I mean, I've been enjoying the Hi-Fi coconut macaroon Hi-Fi bars. They are really good. So I reckon I could easily do a bit of coconut, a raw coconut, just like a little bit of a snack, something delicious and creamy. So I'll have a little go on that. But I'd be really interested to hear of the types of things you use for your healthy fats with Slimming World, because Slimming World is very, very accommodating for things, and it's just about portion, you know, it's just basically a portion controls those fats. And if you don't have to use all your sins on them, but you can certainly use a bit of your healthy extra and a bit of your sins, and you've got a fair bit of fats in there, so it's quite nice. So I'd be fascinated to hear anybody else's use of healthy fats, you know, any problems surrounding it, any difficulties you've found fitting it all in and such. That'd be fascinating. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, bye.